Hey guys, I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've just been a little busy. So, a little story time. One time I was just in class, learning, because that's what you're supposed to do in school. And there's this one kid in my class, and he is always being a distraction and talking when he's not supposed to be talking and doesn't raise his hand and says stuff he's not supposed to say. Like, he doesn't say bad words. He just says, like, if he's not supposed to read something, he'll still read it out loud or say the answer to a question. So, one day, we're sitting in class and we're going over some science things for our quiz. And so we were doing the lesson, and the teacher's like, oh, well, this is my favorite part of the lesson. And that kid, I'm going to call him Brian. Let's say Brian Skedaddle. I don't know. Brian Skedaddle. So Brian Skedaddle, he called out what the lesson was about because it said it on the board. And she's like, Mr. Skedaddle, would you like to teach this lesson? And surprisingly, he said yes. So he went to the board and he started going over the slides for the whole class. And everybody's like, Mr. Skedaddle, I have a question, Mr. Skedaddle. And then eventually he was out of slides and he's like, okay, you could go back to teaching now. So the teacher came back up and she's like, a round of applause for Mr. Skedaddle. And then a kid said, I have a question for Mr. Skedaddle. So she's like, all questions can be asked at the end of the day. So it was just so weird because he was teaching and everyone was laughing and everybody wanted to teach so badly because it was like really funny because you got to go to the board and like teach the class. And it wasn't even a hard class, so it was really fun.